Hi guys, this is Lorenzo Sidi. I'm a mathematician and not a financial advisor. Today's talk is about the steel. I'm going to analyze the steel price curve. As you may know, the steel, together with the copper, is a metal which have a significant impact on the economy of many countries. And in the past few months, we have experienced a surge in price in many commodities. So let's get started and analyze the steel price. This chart shows three lines. The blue one is the steel, the orange one is the iron, and then the green one is the natural gas. As you may know, the steel is made up iron and carbon, therefore it makes sense to compare the steel with the iron. And because you require a significant amount of energy, it makes sense to compare this curve with natural gas. These curves are normalized with respect to the first day, and we may notice we experience a peak of this curve during the late 2021. First the iron and then the other two commodities follow a peak. However, I would like to focus more on this chart because I compared the steel-iron spread with the natural gas price. The steel-iron curve in an ideal world should represent the production steel price, and indeed these two curves move more or less together. We can check whether they are co-integrated or not. However, we notice that there are some divergence points. In fact, here the curves move, the blue ones move upward, and the natural gas is dropping. Here as well. Here. Another divergence point, and finally here, this is a very big divergence. In my opinion, these divergences are a clear evidence of speculation. In fact, here in this period was a very great moment to acquire any sort of commodities, whether physical or financial assets. However, it's very tough to speculate or hedge with steel financial assets because the financial assets are, the financial contracts are very illiquid. Therefore, it makes sense to compare the steel with the copper, with the steel ETF, and the natural gas. Here I computed the correlation matrix during the past 10 years of these assets: steel, copper, steel ETF, and natural gas. We notice these two assets are highly correlated with the steel, and while the natural gas is now very correlated. And here is the past 5 years. We notice an increase in correlation, and this last matrix is the correlation matrix during the past 3 years. We notice all these three assets are highly correlated with the steel. However, it makes sense to hedge or speculate with the steel ETF, which is optional, meaning there are options available on this steel. It's highly liquid. And but before I carry on, I would like to propose you a forecast for this ETF, and we may experience a new high until the next summer. Here we are in July, so we may experience a new peak in the ETF, steel ETF. Here I compare three strategies. The first strategy consists on buying the steel ETF, and the red curve is the break-even. Essentially, we gain if the stock rise, and we lose if the price drops. It could be a significant drops if we have a shock in the steel ETF or in the steel economy. Therefore, there are smarter strategies like buying a call option, and we gain if the price rises, but we accept a minimum loss. Therefore, the losses are bounded. There are even more elaborated strategies like bull call spread. We have a bound in the loss and a bound in the gain, because of course we can experience the price to go to infinity. Therefore also the gain are bounded somehow, and sometimes it's more convenient to employ this bull call spread because it's a cheaper strategy. In this short video I tried to study the steel price, and then I made a forecast for the steel ETF over the next few months. And finally I gave you some financial tips with option contracts. Thanks for watching this video. I'd love hearing your point of view, and especially I wanna see your forecast for the next few months. Thanks again and goodbye.